Good. We're back.
Yeah.
We're back, Puff and
Back,
Vern.
we're back. Puff and Vern. What, episode 18?
18.
We almost hit 20.
We're almost at the 20 mark, my brother. You know, I'm out there, and look at the stark difference between us. I'm in a toque and a sweater inside my house.
I'm in paradise, yo.
This guy's in his.
I gotta see you better.
This guy's on his veranda. You know, we don't have them things here. He's on his veranda, enjoying the sun. Look at that. While we're there in a lockdown. Anyhow, we want to touch about that. We're here to talk about. We're here to give you the Puff and Vern rap. We're getting Puff and Vern rap.
We gotta get right into it.
Yes, we do.
I know everybody's been saying Puff don't support the Raptors. Puff is not about the Raptors. He's not a true fan. Talking about the Raptors aren't going to make playoffs.
You get
But
catch.
here we are.
We
are. Middle of January. The Raptors
catch.
are what, in the 6th seed or 7th seed?
7, nipping at the back. I think we're a game behind. A game behind.
I don't call that playoffs yet. That's play in. That's not playoffs. You haven't hit the 6th seed now. The games have changed. You have to be in the 6th seed, and that's playoffs.
Yo, man, them. You see how this man
7 and 8, that's play in.
Man, them.
Play in.
Yo, fan people, you see the last podcast? We're in 10th place. You know, he was saying it's lottery. You know, it's draft time, right? I know he's still not believing, but don't worry.
But Raptors got a good luck of fortune because a lot of those teams they didn't play Giannis, and that was a close game. If Giannis is there, I don't know if they're winning.
Yeah, but
I gotta be real.
But again, right?
And then they played Utah, and half of Utah team wasn't in there.
But
it looked like the Raptors when they got boxed up by like 40 when they only had 4 Raptor players.
It's our time to get some good fortune, right? We went through it, so it's our time. But the difference is, remember, we've seen Raptors been in games where they should win and they got boxed up. So the fact that we came out and we're on a 5-game win streak now, and we're nipping at the Cleveland Cavaliers for number 6 to kick them out of that spot right there. I think we're only down in the win column. We're tied in the loss column, but we're down in the win column.
Yeah.
So
in the win column because we had a lot of games that have been postponed. So I think we played probably the least amount of games in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The least amount of
Your
games.
brother even called me before the Utah game last night. They go, "Oh, the Raptors are gonna be above 500," and then the first half they continue to get slapped up in the first half.
But if you look at the Puff and Vern Instagram, there was a message there for you, a voicemail there for you. There's left over.
I gotta go check it. He sent me on WhatsApp, but I was like, I had to laugh. But and then I turn on the game, and I'm like, oh my god, Raptors, the game they're supposed to win looks like they're about to get done. But they came back and they balled out.
K Bell left a voice recording on Puff and Vern Instagram, directed just for you, there, buddy, just for Puff.
I'm just a realist. But I watch every Raptors game. I support them. I'm just a realist. What I've seen the Raptors do in the first half of the season has not been pretty. But there's a man that's balling out of control right now.
Yeah, man.
There's a man that's balling, and I think he deserves an All-Star nod.
Right, because over the last 10 games, they're 7-3. They're in a 5-game win streak, and the player that we are talking about is the man that we call Steady Freddy, and that name is being
AKA Drake's twin,
right? And that man,
AKA bet on yourself. AKA Mr. Rockford, Illinois. And like, yo, that moniker. I've never seen that man ball as good as he's been balling in the last 10 years. That guy is.
Right? That moniker Steady Freddy is really going forth
on
the next level.
That third quarter against Utah, wow. I'm gonna say it's wow.
But he did it. He did that.
Man scored what,
like was it 15 in a row? He scores 15 straight points. 15 straight points that game.
I think he had like 20 points in like 5 minutes or just 5 minutes. Crazy. Yeah. Man, look at shot from the logo. The man, did you see that one? The one play when he crossed, he faked the guy. He's gonna take the screen and win.
I licked him in his face. And one thing I like though, I really like, and it's showing right now that all these guys are healthy. Like the core guys are healthy. Right, you're seeing our version of I'm gonna do the big 3: Pascal, Fred, and OG. Are balling. It looks like Pascal is back to his all-star form, and OG's back to the most improved that you stated, right? If he wasn't injured, he would have been in that conversation.
I think OG has a little bit to go, but I think he missed a little bit. But he's not like remember beginning of the season how he was balling. or he's crossing man up, threes over the head. Oh,
but last
night, he's not there yet,
yeah.
but he's getting better.
But last time he was efficient. He dropped 20 points on 13 shots. So
yeah. And then again, we have to look at it that Raptors finally have the big three playing together.
Exactly.
Because for the whole of the first half of the season, I think they only had like 4 games.
4 games together, yeah.
Now I think they're under 10 still.
Right.
They played inward like 30-something games?
Yeah. And you see what they're also doing too. Pascal, I thought at the beginning they said Pascal and Barnes couldn't play together, but I see them. The last game, I see them dropping some no-look passes to each other. Yo, I was what?
They work nice together. Remember, did you see that one play when Pascal passed it to Barnes and Barnes is at the baseline and Barnes passed it right back? Pascal's later.
Versus the Spurs? Oh, my goodness.
Nice. Because I think Barnes has his IQ. His passing ability is next level.
Yeah.
I don't even think they tapped into his offensive game.
No, not yet.
But his defense, his rebounding, and his passing has been nice.
I think now they start to tap into his offensive playmaking because now that you see them, they're running more plays through him, right? And he's getting to handle the ball more. He's getting to handle the ball more.
Yeah, I mean, I know, and I see there's another offensive level to go up on.
Yes.
Like that's gonna go to the moon when he could start like taking them and he's getting the one-on-ones and the ISO plays and the post-ups. Oh, he's gonna be nice.
Because
I think Siakam needs to teach him that spin in the in the key.
Because man, for all the fun we made fun of Siakam about his like stuck on spin, he's actually added some move to his bag. I have to give it to him.
Did. But he had to. I think it was the year when
the bubble
when they played the bubble when
and Boston when he spun to the middle. Yeah. And then one day we played Boston.
They knew exactly when he was going to spin, and they have an next man already.
Right, yep. Remember the Boston game? They're like, okay, he's going to go here, and he has no secondary move, so he's going to spin back, and then bloop, Steve.
Oh, man, it was like steal.
I remember that
turnover. Dude, I was like, oh, my gosh. Siakam, man, you need to, like, just pass the ball.
Yeah.
Play defense.
So that's definitely good to see, man. Like, yeah, man. And it looks like Pascal is back. Right? So over this run, right, I'm going to give you a stat.
Did you hear Pascal dubbed his new name, Pascal Rodman?
Oh, that's what they call it? Oh, yeah, when he grabbed the 19 boards? I like that one.
I was like, wow, that man.
I like that one. I'm going to give you a stat for the big three, right? Over the last run, right? You know, Freddie, he's been the head of the snake right now, averaging 29.5 points a game, 6.5 assists. Madness. That's the all-star. If he doesn't make all-star, the league don't like us. We already know about the Toronto bias, right? Then Pascal is now getting back into his all-star form. 24 points and 12.5 rebounds a game. 6.3 assists. That man's been playmaking. Right? And then OG dropping 19 a game. So, the big three, they're doing what they're supposed to do, man. Doing what they're supposed to do.
I think Fred VanVleet is taking it to the next level just to show people he is an all-star.
He is
Especially when the time matter of voting. I hope all you guys out there are voting.
Exactly.
I'm voting every day. I can't lie. I didn't vote yesterday.
I can't lie.
I had to vote for VanVleet.
I didn't vote yet. I didn't vote yet. But I'm going to vote. I'm going to kill voting. I'm going to start voting.
We're going to start voting.
I'm the biggest Raptor advocate and tell me I can't vote yet. Yo, I'm definitely going to vote. Right?
Honestly, out of all the Raptors, VanVleet would be most deserving of an all-star now.
Because Pascal's been out, right? Pascal's been out for a while, so you can't put him in there, right? Yeah. OG's been out, but the number one guy, you're right, the legit man on the ballot is Freddie V.
Fred has been consistent,
very consistent, very consistent.
And I see that he's playing just like how Larry used to play. When the team wasn't playing well and the team
he needs to infuse, and he infuse his energy, infuse himself. He jumps in there, right? So I like that.
And we can't forget. He got his first career triple-double against Utah.
And yo, hold on.
Career triple-double. He made it look easy.
Before even going in there, right? Easy. And this is not a 10-10-10 triple-double, right? I understand that. This is a 30, 10, and 10 triple-double. 37 points, 10 boards, and 10 assists. That means
I think it was the most scored. He had the highest scoring triple-double in the Raptors.
In the Raptors, yeah.
I think Vince had one higher. I think Vince had a 40 point.
Maybe, but that 37-point triple-double, sick.
And that's coming from a man. Is he even 6 foot tall, yo?
We'll be generous and give him 6 foot tall.
God, come on.
He's a 5'10". But in NBA, they measure with your shoes on, so they might give him a 6 feet.
But that's what you have to respect him even more, man. Because for a man that's so small and he's playing against giants and doing the things he's doing, scoring 30 points a game, come on now. That man has to get all-star now.
It's ridiculous.
That man has to get an all-star now.
Yeah, he has to. There is no ifs, ands, buts, right? Eastern Conference coach, whoever has the best record, the Bulls, Donovan, right now you're in line. If you don't pick him, there's something wrong with you, right?
Who knows? By All-Star, they might be in the third seed.
Exactly, right? Because I know we're moving up. We're moving up, bro. Because in the power rankings now, we're now 12th, right?
I know, man. I hating on me when I tell you the truth. Raptors are playing like trash. There's a whole bunch of games Raptors should.
Yo, listen,
have been in third place right now.
I've been telling you Raptors needed time, guy, because they had 11 new men come on the squad, guy. Enough new men come on the squad.
I said COVID mash him up. I think COVID gave him like 4 losses.
Yeah, but then COVID did his job and then mashed those teams, so we recouped.
They got a few of those wins back.
Recoup those wins, but yeah, man. In this day and age, you have to have that buffer. You have to have that buffer. So if you do go down, right, you cover it, right?
But I'm excited what the Raptors are doing. I'm excited to watch the Raptors now. Now I don't look with sad face anymore. Tears in my eyes when they're just getting boxed up by Pascal.
Yeah.
What was that guy in the first half on Utah? That guy
Pascal. Yeah, Pascal.
Pascal.
Yeah.
Oh
Another
Pascal. That guy looked like he was Jordan or something.
Yeah, I think he dropped he dropped 29 that game actually.
Yeah, so, 17 in the
first quarter. I saw that. It was ridiculous. Right? But the Raptor run is going on. I think we're going to continue tomorrow when we play the Pelicans. Right? That's going to be, if all goes right, as it should, that'll be 6 in a row. Raptors will be 20-17. That is
but the Raptors. I've been seeing Raptors a long time when it's this is a must win or it's an easy win.
Yeah.
What happens?
Yeah.
Raptors get
But what I like though is, and they're gonna have to fix it up. There's defense in the second half. If they could keep that same defense in the first half of the game,
yeah, they need to come out the game like gunning. Right?
Exactly,
like they're on the rope.
Exactly,
because they come out
lax, right? And then because even the last game they played, they gave up 77 points in the first half, and then they came back and they lock you down. But if you do that in the beginning to the end, it will be
easier at the end of the game. You don't have to make that big run and come back.
And if they could do that, Raptors will be in a better position, in a stronger contender in the East. Right? I agree. But it's good sign though. But what I like too, one man point out, I think Zach Lowe point out that I think Toronto's going to be the first team, right? They have in the second half they started the lineup: Barnes, Siakam, OG, Boucher, and Precious. That's a 6-8 and up lineup.
Van Fleet
that's they tried to
start the second half.
I think one of those games. I forget which games it was. They tried that 6-10 and up lineup in the second half to start the third quarter, and they were locking up mats. So everyone's in the league.
Everybody's long.
Yeah,
everybody's long.
And like at least 4 guys could handle. 3 can handle good. Precious is decent at bringing it up, and Boucher. But is that the move for the NBA? Because there's no big man anymore. If you have like 5 guys that can handle,
no big man.
And Barnes and Siakam could play make.
Yeah, but the other before we move on to Raptors, one thing personally I want to talk about is Justin Champagnie.
Oh
my goodness! What was the game when it was against,
San Antonio when he dropped 14?
San Antonio?
Yeah, San Antonio.
Oh yeah, so it was San Antonio. But okay. The first half of the year, or when he started getting playing time, like when matter of COVID, that man was a brick.
Yes,
he was laying bricks upon brick.
But before you
every time I saw that match,
he was skinny out. Hold on, we haven't used this before. We haven't used it in a while, Stat man, you have to put the brick upon brick. Brick. Brick upon brick. Brick upon brick upon brick. Brick upon brick. Brick, pam, brick. But it wasn't all the time.
Wide open. Brick. But that's all right. But what I like is Raptors has this development community understanding that you might be shooting bricks, but what you could do is go in the gym and work on it.
Exactly. You're in the G League.
You get the chance the next time. Then when he came out, I was surprised when the man was like, he had a in a row or something. He was 5 for 6 in that game. 3. Yep. I was like, wow. But then after the game, he was like, yeah, I shoot 200. I come to practice early to shoot 200 a quarter threes alone. Because he saw that he's missing.
But
he's like, okay, I can't be missing these shots. So what I got to do is put in work, throw up 1,000 of those shots a day. And then so when game time comes, that's going in.
Yeah. And what did you just said? Put in the time and work, right? But that's the reason why he wanted to come to Toronto in the first place. Remember, he said Toronto had a good development program. He didn't even reach Toronto. We're in Tampa them times. And he's like, yo, Toronto has a great
but he knew
development.
because Toronto has that reputation. Look at all
knows.
the men that are starting and doing big things on the Raptors.
Yeah. Even when they leave the Raptors.
Boucher,
even when they leave the Raptors.
Van Fleet. Those are like Siakam's an all-star.
Yeah. And those are all G League men.
Van Fleet is about to be an all-star.
Yeah.
He went through the G League undrafted. Like,
right.
yeah, man.
So everyone knows.
Yeah, man.
Everyone knows. So it's good to see, man. Justin, you put it out there, man. You manifested, man. You said you wanted to come to the Raptors.
After seeing that improvement, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. Because every time that man was shooting, I was like, oh, Lord, brick. I knew it was brick. I knew it was brick. It was brick. So when I saw the San Antonio game, I was like, wait, it's going in? I was like, wait. That's what I didn't do? I was like, yo, this man must have been putting in some work. Because I knew, because I saw all them shit. Yo, that man must have went 0 for 15 in threes or something.
Yo, that's crazy.
Yeah. I knew that man must have been putting in work. But the thing is, why don't more men in the league do that? Understand that, okay, what I'm doing is not working. I'm trying to do it. It's not working. Okay, I mean, go to the gym and work on it. Work on it hard and work on it every day. So when time comes.
Exactly. If you come in the league, right, you know your game is not perfect. You know your game is not perfect, right? And if you can't do one of the pass, dribble, shoot, right, you have to work on that. If you can't dribble, if you're a good shooter, right, and you can't dribble, what do? You work on your handling, right? Because look at JJ Redick.
Steph Curry is a good example of that. Because when he came into the league,
his handles was not good. His handles was decent, but it wasn't like that.
Mark Jackson had to say, yo, B,
we need to work on
your
handles,
handles.
right?
You need to work on your handles. Your shot's nice.
Yeah.
You need to work on the handles. And when he got that down, he's unstoppable.
He's unstoppable, right?
He's unstoppable. Nobody's stealing the ball off of Curry. That's how nice his hands are.
And we're not saying that your hand has to be that crazy, but come on now.
No.
Right?
But if you're the point guard, you have to be. You have the ball like most of the time.
And if you're a shooter, you have to be, right? If you can't shoot, you have to go in the gym and you have to shoot 1,000 shots a day like Shem Patty.
Exactly. But that's the same thing. Tell Mr. Cry Baby.
I didn't want to bring up that man's name. That's why I allow it.
The young and the shotless. We're not even getting into that.
We're not even touching it. But this is an example.
And we're not talking about them.
A man's talking about they wanted him on the Raptors. I don't want him on the Raptors.
But then again, you ever look at like man back in the day like Shaq too. Why the man can't work on their free throws?
Yeah, but
why they can't?
I know if
Shaq had excuses. But you say Shaq did let his body go. Shaq, if Shaq was like, if he followed that Kobe route, and Kobe was on him like, yo, you're gaining weight, you're doing all this. Shaq would have been like the high all-time scorer in the league.
Yeah.
He'd be like LeBron.
Listen, if Shaq could have shot 60% from the free throw line, he would have gained like 10,000 more points. And he would have been up in the 30,000s.
And they wouldn't call it Hack a Shaq. And he wouldn't be vexed.
Exactly.
Because you never improved your shot.
Exactly. And he would be he would have over like 30,000 points easy. But yeah man, I like that, man. Raptors, you're looking good, man. You're looking good,
but
man.
That's why we trust in Masai. Just remember, I don't have the shirt on.
Always.
Next episode, I have the shirt on.
Always. You got to trust in Masai.
We're still selling them shirts, 25. Let us know. If you trust in Masai, you want to support the pod, let us know.
Right? And you see the progress. You see the movements. Right?
Yep, you see the movements.
Right.
They're gonna be in first place by our next episode.
Yeah. Or at least the 16th by the next episode.
Honestly, I want to be wrong. I've been saying Raptors aren't good enough. I want to be wrong.
What's the hashtag? What's the hashtag that we say? Vern's always right. Raptors 16. Let's go.
I don't know.
Let's go.
They're in the 16. When playoff time coming, you're playing under the cream of the top of the top.
Gonna deal with them.
We're gonna see what happens. Right. Because they've been playing not the full team. Remember, they didn't even Milwaukee.
So right now,
like MVP candidate.
So right now, right, if it works out, if we do make it to the 16th, I don't think the Bulls are gonna be at number 1. So the Bulls may drop to 3. And
no, I think the Bulls are good.
They're gonna finish number 1.
The lowest
3.
I think they'll be. Honestly, I think they'll be 1 or 2. The lowest they're going to be is 3.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're playing, like, remember, they went through all those COVID protocols.
Yeah.
They were still winning.
Yeah.
They were still winning.
No, I know.
Who they're putting out there. They have one in the start to it. They're still winning.
But is it
number 1? Okay.
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, is it the teams? But you play your records. We see team get slapped up by them. It's of you. Yeah, you're out there.
True, It's true. But it's not even just your record. It's how they're playing.
Yeah.
Like, they're playing like a unit. They're playing, and there's so much confidence. Not on themselves, but the whole of their team, their teammates, everybody. They're like
right now. Those man,
is special.
They're on a 9-game win streak right now.
Like,
but
to me, they look like the Golden State of the East, the way they're playing. Because they have many tools around them and they're playing and they're passing.
But I don't think their bench is as developed as the Golden State. But yeah, we'll see, right? We'll see. So, but they are playing though.
Golden State's bench is more developed is because they had to take box up.
Yeah.
And they got some good draft. But that's the only reason.
But from what I've been seeing,
they had nobody on their bench.
But the Bulls, I can't lie. The Bulls have Kobe White, who's a nice backup point guard, is a high draft pick. And actually, no, you're right. I'm just looking at it right now. The Bulls they have a solid bench. They have a solid bench.
What I say because I say they look like Golden State because they play.
Yeah, the way they move. But it's the coach though.
They play like a unit. Golden State, they're not scared to pass the ball to nobody because everybody knows the rules. Play.
What do you think?
Same way the ball's moving around everybody. They know the role they got to play.
But look at the difference though now, right? That same coach, Billy Donovan, coached OKC a couple years before. And look at the difference he's doing with the team. He has the talent around him. He has players around him. And now he hits his 300th win the other day.
It might have been Westbrook.
just you know what I'm saying?
It might have been DK Westbrook.
I like that. You see the look away? It's
like, I love Westbrook, but
it might have been Westbrook.
They're not winners. They're scorers and exciting players and dunkers, but not winners.
That's what I said. But yeah, man, the Bulls are looking good. The longest win streak right now in the league, 9 in a row. MVP DeRozan. What do you think about those two shots?
Okay.
Come back to that.
The Raptors review is done. We're in the round of the league. No, we're talking about it right now. But I just want to, we kind of slid into it.
Yeah, no.
DeRozan, one of the greatest Raptors of all time.
Say that again. You see, that does sound like a plot.
The greatest Raptors of all time. DeMar DeRozan.
We call him Mr. 416. We call him Mr. Toronto around here.
And I think he even has a bigger repetation because he was traded for Kawhi, which allowed us to get a championship.
Right? He was a sacrificial lamb.
I feel
people still love him.
I
do feel bad. But the thing is, people still love him. He's our adopted son.
Everybody would love him. Everybody would love him.
Remember, he came here when he was 19. He grew up here.
And he signed back.
He came here when he was 19. Yeah. Imagine that.
And he was there for a while.
First time. And he was there for a while.
And I think he would have been there his whole career.
If we never, but that deal was the Kawhi. Yeah.
But it's good to see that he's finally winning in a situation, which is really nice.
But
and he's getting his MVP dues when he wasn't getting it when he was in Toronto.
One thing I noticed though, right, with him when he was in Toronto, right, he improved a lot in a lot of areas, right? But in Toronto, right, they were playing for, I was having this conversation with Couture, right? And he's like, when DeRozan was here, him and Larry, they're playing for contracts, right? So they wouldn't really listen to Casey. They're trying to say, yo, I'm the man, right? So now we're training for Kawhi. We got the ship, and he's put into Pop's system. Do you know his game is? Do you watch his game and see how different it is? It's in the 3 years he's been in Pop's system.
It is way better. It's way better.
Right?
Yeah.
So Pop's is like, yo, you can't do your thing. You got to do our thing. So now he's more, he gets even easier mid ranges, right? His three is easier.
It does look like he's not forcing stuff. He's not forcing.
Right?
Most of the shots, he just is not a force. It doesn't look like a force.
Easy. And his playmaking is a lot better now, too.
Oh, maybe those 2 3-pointers. Well, you had to force.
Down. The one leg? Off the one leg? Oh, my. The first one off the one leg was ridiculous.
I must have looked at those like 20 times.
Ridiculous.
So, it was like, he got caught, because he realized, oh, shoot, the clock is almost done.
Down,
He just went, and just shot.
I did the 1 foot.
That was dangerous. But the one in the corner, he went one-man fly, and he's like, okay, Beal, you're too small. I just jump higher.
Yeah. Yeah, listen. I see the move that all these men are doing, the side step back, and they're trying to say it's James Harden. Nah, guy. DeRozan was the first man I see did that move.
DeRozan has been doing that from time.
First dribble to the sides. Oi, jump over there, boy.
No. I know. I'll do my side.
The side step back. Yeah, man.
But the bureau's already done. Good.
As a Toronto fan, a DeRozan fan, we love to see it. We love to see it. We don't like to see it against us, but we love to see it. Keep going, DeRozan.
See it, but honestly, on the Bulls,
we got to give them. We got to do.
Up the Raptors right now.
I didn't think. What did I have them in the beginning? I think I had them. I didn't know if I had them in the playoffs. I did have them.
We
in the playoffs.
had them out of the playoffs.
Yeah.
I remember because I even said, "Hey,
what about the Bulls?
The Bulls are not in here."
I know.
Never had the Bulls in.
And then we're like, yeah, whatever, yo, yeah.
And I remember saying that at the end. I was like, "There's one team, I think, the Bulls, because the moves I saw it, we never had them in.
No,
and they're number one right now.
Yeah, man.
And it looks like they'll end in the top three.
Yeah, no, they're not going lower than three.
Top teams. They're not going to three. Top teams are
Bulls,
Brooklyn Nets,
Milwaukee,
Chicago, and 76ers.
Oh, over Milwaukee, and then the 76ers.
But you say Milwaukee, then the 76ers?
Yeah. But right now, the way Joel's playing, though, he's playing good. But
yeah, you're right. Those are, I guess, the top four. Then I'll say
those are the top four.
They won't drop.
No, exactly. Right?
We always keep on forgetting the Milwaukee Bucks.
I know. Enough man keep forgetting them. I always have to bring them because they're the champ, and they've been balling too, right? Even without Giannis. But yo,
they had a ring ceremony. Their ring ceremony looked like garbage. It looked like a light up to a club.
Oh, in the parade?
Yeah. We won't get into that.
No, we won't. They're the normal parades, yo. But before even, I know we're not on this, or we're just on Milwaukee real quick. Talk about the top, 4 teams in the East, right? But Chicago Bulls. But I have to button on Milwaukee. Okay, I know you gave Boogie a chance, but you cut the man after he dropped a double that night, guy.
I didn't understand that because Boogie was playing well. You still don't have
Lopez back.
There must be some next man on the bench you could say.
They want to give some time to, because I was like, that was kind of fishy, and Boogie's been killing.
The only thing I understand, Boogie's defense is not the greatest, but his offense is not bad, and his rebounding is not bad.
His defense is not terrible.
But I think Boogie will end up somewhere in the league by the end of the season.
Yeah, man.
By the end of the playoffs, I think he'll end up in the league. I did see that, and I was like, what? This man, he got 15 points. He played well. He's been playing well. And
since he got there, he's been playing well, and they cut him, right? So we shall see. But that as we're around the league, there's some wildness happening out there. Around the NBA, there's some wild things.
We want to talk about the Knicks and Boston game?
How you mean?
That game was sick.
That's another wild ending because they did that twice, right? Opening night.
That game was sick. But the thing is, Boston, that shows you two. Oh, go ahead.
No,
it went double overtime.
Yeah, opening night and now this, right? 2 exciting games. But as you said, Boston is trash. I don't know what's going on with Ross. The coach called them out. It's Tatum and Brown. It's time. It's time. One of them had to go.
But I think what it was, because the first half they were playing well.
Yeah.
Passing the ball was moving. Second half now, it was only like, man, we're shooting threes, like wide open threes just coming down, just shooting. And I think that's what you're saying, that they didn't have the mental toughness for it.
Oh, the coach.
That's because if you look at it,
he is right.
They were playing completely different basketball.
He is right.
Completely different basketball. The first half, they're playing like a unit. Second half, they're playing pure one-on-one and one-on-one. And it wasn't working that way.
Well, isn't that the thing that Marcus Smart was talking about, too? Pass the ball. I'm standing here.
You can't say that because in the second half, Marcus Smart must have bricked like about 4 or 5 wide open threes. Wide open. And it wasn't Tatum that passed him the ball. Wide open.
Okay. Dash it out. But, man, those man blew.
It was a mix of little Bulls.
Yeah.
In the second half, they just couldn't hit nothing.
Yeah. But
they couldn't hit nothing. And those open shots these men were taking.
It was they blew a 25-point lead. And I think that's the first time. It's either 24-25, and they're like, that's the first.
25 was 25.
Yeah, and they're like, that's the first time since 2001, 2002, David Lee, that a Knicks hit a buzzer beater in the Garden.
Oh, man, game. Serious?
Yeah, man, I couldn't believe it.
But the thing is, the Knicks fans they're too bad.
Yeah,
I would never want Knicks fans backing me.
That's why what's name gave them the thumbs down.
Because at the beginning you're booing the man, you're booing them. Like, I understand Raptors once in a while they did get a boo or went to, but it's rare.
Yeah,
rare. Yo,
you
know by 25 in any game in the Gardens, you're getting any game boo boo. So that's why Randall was playing trash.
Yeah.
Randall was doing something stupid.
But the man, but really and truly though, it's the same team from last year that went on the playoff run, and everyone's like, yo. But we knew that the Knicks was not. I knew that the Knicks weren't gonna go back there. Every year, a team, injuries happen, all this stuff happens, a team excels. Look at Atlanta. Atlanta's struggling with the same squad.
But then they had a lot of injuries, though.
Yeah.
Because they had a lot of injuries. And then COVID.
Yeah. But the Knicks, I knew the Knicks weren't going to go back to the fourth seed.
But then again, to be so low, again, this is a different season. You had to come out and get a jump start because you knew stuff was going to happen. It was going to push you back.
Because this is the first year with like full-fledged fans are coming in. They're opening up
and
more,
COVID right? And all these health protocols. You knew something. There's going to be some hiccups along the way. You're not going to have your players. You're not going to have this. But Boston don't have it. The Knicks don't have it.
Knicks don't have it.
It was
an exciting game, though.
It was exciting.
I don't know if RJ called glass, but
but he called game.
That he did.
Was it Evan Fournier had 41 points?
Those men should play Boston. Those men should play Boston 41 times. Because that man, all his biggest games are from Boston.
Trust me. I have a feeling Boston didn't give him the money.
Yeah.
Boston wanted to give him some little bit of money.
Why would you leave?
I'm going to go out there and get
because Fournier is a big time man.
Boston. I'd rather stay in Boston than in New York. Because at least the team was better.
But he's like, I'm getting the money. And it's Evan Fournier, man.
New York will get the money. You need to get your money.
Evan Fournier's been balling since Orlando, and on the French national team.
They don't give him his respect. They don't give him his respect.
Oh, you don't.
In the league.
And
I think that's why he comes to Boston and box them up.
And box up them mans by one time. But yo, enough actions going on.
I think we have something. I think we have a mini COVID files. We have a missing player that hasn't played all season.
That haven't played all season.
True.
And because the team's performance is kind of salt, they said it, and we call it. Puff and Vern call it. They're gonna call back Kyrie just now. And what happened? They went and called back the number 11 assassin. Now, I thought, okay, number 11 assassin. This is me now, right? Before we even go there, I'm like, all right, Kyrie's coming back. I don't know, man. I don't know what he's gonna do. I know Kyrie has handles and thing, but I didn't expect that game. The
efficiency. Looked like he never missed a game.
Exactly.
I really looked like he never missed a game.
And the efficiency.
Do
you see how efficient he was?
He was nice. Simple. Like he didn't come and try to overtake the game or nothing. He was just like
when he's on the court, you're like, oh damn. Those men would have been killing the East.
It's like you pass, you play some wicked defense, and then you give the ball to Kyrie. Kyrie just goes
easily.
Okay,
right? James Harden, you could play make now, James Harden. Kyrie will be the two guard.
James Harden is not scoring nowhere near as much as
when Kyrie. Yeah,
he focuses on assists
now because he's a point guard.
And he's like KD. Whenever you get that ball, your goal is to score.
So if Kyrie's
I'll
there,
set up, I'll run, I'll get you in your position. I'll do
it. If Kyrie's there, man, he's a two guard. Kyrie's gonna be a two guard.
Yes, Harden's gonna be the one. Harden's gonna focus on assists, and he's just gonna be lining up everybody and exactly where they need to be.
And then if you want to double those, man, you're done because Harden will just eat your food.
Yeah.
Right. So
it's like,
man, but you also see. On the All-Star voting, Kyrie's up there amongst guards. He's number 4 or 5. He's in the top 10 at least.
I know that. He's getting All-Star. And remember, the first round, man was like, oh, shoot, my player is not there. So they start going half. They start voting even more.
Yo, I was surprised.
Kyrie's All-Star. Kyrie's going to be an All-Star. Even if he plays 2 games, he'll be an All-Star. 0 games, he'll be an All-Star. But that same game, Kyrie came back. Kyrie scored 22. But I think what took the,
Yo,
listen.
Yo, the man who took the cake is let me play the Lance to make you dance. What they say? Lance to make you. Yo, listen. I just looked at that man age.
So excited, yo.
I'm a big fan of Lance. I watched the man from like high school, college in Cincinnati. He's always tough, New York point guard. But yo, Reg. Yo, do you know the man is 31 years old? I swear the man is 31 years old. They make the man's out the league. I'm like, yo, how you make the man seem like he was all older than LeBron or LeBron's age? The man is 31.
I did see a report that Indiana's going to look for a multi-year deal with him.
They have to.
No, I didn't saw that.
I can't lie, though. There's something about Lance in Indiana. He always plays well when he's with the organization. That's the organization he needs to be with.
Years in Indiana.
And Larry Bird loved him when Larry Bird was there, right? Yo, listen, the man scored 20 straight points off the bench.
He just came in and lit it up.
Yo,
and the first he gave us like 3, it was like, oops.
Yo, and they were giving him the ball with the clock running down at the end of the game, and the man just reached back from China. Played on the Atlanta Hawks the other night, and then came and played with this man's tonight. Like, yo, Lance. Oh my, that was Kyrie. The man
Lance
came back and stole your shine. Lance to
dance.
make them dance, and then he started playing the guitar upon them. Play the high bass. It's like, yo, it's crazy.
But Lance was killing it. Lance was killing it.
Lance, you're back in the league, baby. Back in the league, man.
Back in the league.
I'm
Multi-year deal. Hopefully, I hope he stays around. But I like it. I like it.
He has a lot of basketball left in him.
So we gotta hurry up and we wrap this up. We don't want to be too long. LeBron and the Lakers. We always talk about the Lakers, but they're on a 4-game win streak. LeBron's balling out.
What I like, it looks like they're trying to figure
because street clothes is back in street clothes.
But what he's doing is showing street clothes how to play center. Yo, this is how you do it. When you come back, this is how you do it.
Take notes. LeBron goes
this is how you do it. And
let me see the notes you took. Let me see the notes.
So I think with the Lakers, right? I think this is my theory. I think they're starting to figure it out, right? Because Monk, they put Monk in the starting lineup, and that man has been going off. You hear the man said? You know what one reporter said? Monk, this is just maybe a shot in the dark. I noticed that you have bare tattoos on your right hand, on your left hand, but none on your right hand, right? So he goes, is it? And he goes, yes, it's for straight buckets. And he goes, because Nick Young said that too, right? Nick Young says he doesn't put any tattoo on his right arm because that arm is for straight buckets. And he goes, yes, that's exactly what it's for. And he goes, Nick Young, he goes, yes, 100%. That right arm is for straight buckets.
Right arm is straight clean.
No clean. And the man dropped 29.
I don't want no soreness.
No soreness. So I think, although it's assault teams they're playing, but what I like is like they're starting to like get their lineup together because they haven't played Dwight Howard in a long time. They played Dwight Howard. Dwight dropped 14 and 14. I was gonna pick up Dwight Howard on fantasy, and I said no.
I understand.
Right?
Dwight Howard usually plays well. He's been playing well,
and they don't play him.
And he plays wicked defense. He plays hard though.
Exactly. Right, so
There's something wrong.
Yeah, but that's a Laker, man, 4 in a row. So we'll see. But they're looking good. They're in the 6th seed right now, so we'll see what's up.
Dirk finally got his retirement jersey. I think it's well deserved. Dirk Nowitzki.
Well deserved. Statue outside. Yeah, man. Well deserved. He's gonna get a statue too.
I'm not a fan of the statue.
Well, you know, like that. That's Dirk's 1 foot.
I don't know why you need like 3 balls
for it to suspend in the air. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe that's how they got the ball suspended.
Just one ball in his hand. You know that was a jersey. I mean,
the Cuban
statue. I know that was a statue.
Yeah, the 1 foot. The 1 foot. That's a classic. Yeah, the 1 foot. Cause he's the one that invented that.
All you need is this with the ball. Yeah. I don't like the. Anyway, whatever.
But that was good to see though. You know, that was good to see. You know what else happened around the league, man? There's a lot of stuff. But
last thing, the Suns, as I said it from jump.
Yes, you did.
The Suns are gonna have an amazing season after they went so close to winning the chip. They're gonna come focused and determined.
Yeah.
And look at even they're still playing without Aiden, and what are they doing? Winning.
Yeah.
They even have an ex-Raptor there.
They don't even have McGee either. They're playing with both. I think those guys are in COVID. But one thing I like, those men just hit 30 wins, and I have to say, man, right now it's championship or bust for those men. If they don't make it out, it's gonna be a disappointment. Yeah, if they don't make it out out of the West, it's gonna be a disappointment.
I tell you, the Western Conference Finals,
it's gonna be disappointing.
It's gonna be dangerous.
Right?
It's gonna be dangerous. I think it's gonna be the Suns and Golden State.
Because those guys picked up Biombo, right? Then you see a rookie. That guy I forget. I don't know if he's number 15 but he had glasses.
I don't even know his name.
The man dropped 20 and at least 10 boards. Yo, that system.
You know that's all like
Chris Paul. Oh yeah. And the system, the Sun system.
Chris Paul is crazy. Man. But Chris Paul's like, yo, when I do this, you go be right there.
But the thing that I like is they didn't miss a beat.
Yeah.
There's no chippiness trying to get man in. They didn't miss a beat. They're like, who else? Jot the man in and let's go.
You know what this reminds me of? The season when the Spurs, remember the Spurs lost to Miami with that Ray Allen shot in the corner?
Yes.
But when they came back next year,
they boxed him up.
Miami could beat them.
They boxed him up.
San Antonio was focused.
Yeah.
Like, no, we ain't losing. Like,
all right. Even though LeBron is killing,
all they needed was a rebound. It wasn't even a close game. Like, it's just like box up. Like, yo.
So
that's what it reminds me of this year. That's where the Suns are coming out. Like, these close, you almost taste it. You're like, man, like we could all be better.
Yeah.
All of us are just a little bit better.
We all could be better. Yeah. Right. No, it's true, man. But
even all of us a little bit better. That's how look at the mentality of how they playing. They're quiet. They don't say nothing. Devin Booker goes out. They're still winning.
They're still winning.
Out,
no. You ain't lie. You ain't lie. But it's good to see, man. It's good to see.
I want money. I want Booker. And I want Chris Paul to get their chip.
Point guard needs that ring. Point guard needs that ring. Yeah. But yeah, man. But you know, they're looking good. I can't complain, man. They're looking good. They're playing some good ball. But yeah,
they're my favorite. The favorite for me to win it this year is the Suns or Golden State Warriors.
Golden State, right? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna put Brooklyn in there, even with halftime Kyrie.
My favorite is the Raptors. I'm wearing them right now. I'm not being realistic. We can't sneak in and make some noise.
Yeah, we can make some noise, but Vern been smoking a high grade, the highest grade. No, I think we're good where we at. Two players away from the chip. We're close. We're like we could get there, but I think we're one or two players, or one of these players needs to hit the next level before we're there.
But yeah, man, you know,
come on,
Phoenix Suns.
You gonna put money on the Raptors to win the championship?
Nah, not this year.
Would you put your $100 down? Okay.
Not this year.
That's
well, you know, the Suns, you've now took us to the wrap. The final, that was it. Around the league, nice, man.
Nice episode 18. It was nice talking to you, Vern.
Nice seeing you. Look at
you're smoking too much.
Yo, Raptors conference finals. Nah, just kidding. We're making the 16 though for sure. But yo, Puff, I like that background. You know, I'm in a hot sweater with toucan. Outside is frigid. Okay? Right? And as we end the pod, because it's frigid and man talk about beach, we're out. That's it. Episode 18. Puff and Vern. Don't forget, like, subscribe, comment, share, and check us out every Mondays and Fridays. Right? Remember, turn on your notifications so you know when we drop. Right? Mondays and Fridays. Trust in Messiah shirts are available, $25. DM us, Puff and Vern, Instagram. Right? And that's a wrap. This man is going to the beach.
All right, peace.
Peace.
Beach time.
All right.
Not shitty. All right.